Hey guys, welcome to another video of Investing Ideas. So in this video, I'm going to cover what is going on in the crypto sphere. This is kind of a news video. So I'll be covering why Aptos and Axie Infinity are pumping and all the daily news. So first of all, let's go over Aptos. So Aptos is currently up about 73% in 7 days. So that's pretty remarkable. And let's see why it is pumping so much. So I found an article which covers why Aptos is rising. So it says Aptos was launched. This that the dramatic rise of Aptos prices so far can be attributed to many factors. One of which is growing support for various crypto projects. On January 6, PancakeSwap, the biggest DEX is a decentralized exchange on BNB chain, announced its deployment on the Aptos blockchain, following approved by its user community. The following week after this announcement, the price of Aptos surged 97%. Marketing of the beginning of Aptos price rally in 2023. During this period, Atomic Wallet, one of the top cold crypto wallets with over 3 million users, also announced that they would providing support for APT, which with immediate effect. So basically, there is a rise in adoption on Aptos, and also a lot of DeFi projects are basically collaborating with Aptos. And I also think that a lot of VC money is pouring into Aptos, so that's why we can see this surge in price. So let's see if it's a permanent rally like we saw in Solana. It went from $20 to $250. Let's see if Aptos can show such things. If I think if Bitcoin stays stable at these ranges, then it can definitely go for those highs, but it remains to be seen. Now on to the next project that is giving pretty high results. Let's see. Go to Axie Infinity. Here, as you guys can see, that Axie Infinity has risen 43% in 24 hours. So what's the reason behind this rally? So after I dug a bit on Twitter, I found that Axie Infinity is going to have an unlock in 8 to 9 hours. So basically, there will be a huge supply in 7 to 8 hours. So it should be a bearish news actually. The price should dump, but instead it's pumping. I think it's probably some kind of manipulation, or people expecting that there will be some kind of good news to counter this unlock. What is an unlock? Basically, a lot of early investors or VC funds that invested in Axie Infinity, their tokens are locked for a long period of time. So whenever there is an unlock, they get some portion of their tokens unlocked and they can sell that in the open market. So I don't know if Axie can support this pump much longer. So I am actually short on Axie Infinity, but let's see. If you are stuck in Axie Infinity, it's a pretty good chance to sell your coins. Let's see the technicals of Axie Infinity for now. Here, as you guys can see, Axie Infinity was a continuous downward trend from the beginning of last year. The whole entire year it went down, and today all of a sudden it started pumping. But there is a huge resistance in it's a 200 MA. So basically the 200 moving average is giving a huge resistance to Axie Infinity currently, and that's where it is coming down from. So it's actually a good time to offload your Axie Infinity if you want to sell, or maybe trim your position if you are stuck in it, or you can even short it. Not financial advice. So that's the news on the cryptocurrencies. Now let's move on to some general news that's going on in the crypto sphere. So the first news is Bank of America is saying that digital currencies appear to be inevitable. So they are basically saying that digital currencies appear inevitable. We distributed ledgers and digital currencies such as CBDCs and stable coins as a natural evolution of today's monetary and payment systems. So they are not really encouraging cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum. They are mostly focused on CBDCs, which is not really a good bullish sign for the crypto industry as a whole, but it's good for the banks and the central kind of centralized parties in the government, because it basically programmable money. Let's say you did some crime or something, they can lock up your entire money supply in your with the help of CBDCs. It's basically programmable money. So they can do a lot of things that it isn't possible today. So I don't know if it's a good news or a bad news. It's up to you. Comment down below what you feel about this. The next news is Bitcoin mining became greener and more efficient in 2022. So it says that the result of this survey shows that the members of the BMC and participants in the survey are currently utilizing electricity with a 63.8% sustainable power mix. So that means that solar power, wind energy, hydro energy, all the sustainable electricity generation methods are being used to mine Bitcoin. So which is a pretty good thing. Based on this data, the global Bitcoin mining industry's sustainable electricity mix has improved from 58.9% and remains one of the most sustainable industries globally. So that's a good news. The next news is the US government wants you to know it's cracking down on crypto. So recently, DOJ, that is Department of Justice, they took down Bitslato. Have you ever heard of Bitslato? I have never heard of this exchange. They apparently took this down because of something illegal was going on. However, it's kind of a meme that they turn blind eye to FTX, Celsius, Voyager, the biggest exchanges that are hurting the people, and they are focusing on something called Bitslato, which nobody has heard of. So that's another situation that's going on. However, they might come for the other exchanges too in the future. Let's see what happens. Anyways, uh, thanks for tuning in for today, and we'll meet tomorrow again with better news maybe.